Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Storm here.
Jessica here.
Hi, Jessica.
And Super Mutant. And Gandalf.
I love that.
It's the whole cat crew.
You do have your cat crew. Where's my cat crew? Loki and Maui are missing. They ignore me this time of day. I'm so sad.
We'll have to go on a revenge adventure to find them.
Yeah, let's do it.
Using our sword skills and our noodle skills.
I'm sure you have some talent there. But Mizu definitely has a whole lot of talent. She is amazing at what she does, and holy crap, like every challenge she went through last episode, amazing.
The whole dungeon, awesome.
Who did she see at the way end of that episode? We're guessing that's Ringo. He just really loves the bell, and he just picked it up and brought it with him.
He wanted it back. He took it off for dramatic purposes, but then he put it back because he liked it.
He might have. Yeah. So, shall we get into this episode?
Yes, let's.
Hello?
Oh, where's Ringo?
Hello in there!
He did get them!
Yay!
Help us! I have dying people, or maybe they're already dead. I'm too scared to look, but I just wanted to save them. Even though I'm really mad at one of them, I think you know him. Please! I've been walking for days, and bad guys are after us, and I know nowhere else to go.
Oh, is he at Sword Father's house?
Oh, he might be. Oh, the echoing.
Oh, the sound.
He's gonna hear the sound.
He's gonna hear the sound.
Oh, he knew right away. He has such great hearing.
That's such a good thing for him to like ignore what's happening and then hear the sound.
Yeah.
The sound that they've cleverly put in throughout the
I love it.
Been there 10,000 times. I never want to see it again.
Love the Rumpelstiltskin reference followed right by fuck 10,000 times.
Exactly. Oh, she's going right for it.
Okay. Was not expecting that to happen all of a sudden.
It always leads to that. Woo! Oh my god.
Oh no.
What?
Oh, that's so much worse. I'd rather go back to that first one.
Oh god, the octopus thing again.
Again with the octopus.
Sure, as always.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The octopus should make sense.
My puppet, who will
I don't want to
take
know.
his orders from me.
Oh, she has a freaking
she was
nose! Why do you have to, like, draw freaking details of the... Oh, he's really good at that.
It
no.
will be my privilege to kill Fowler. That man would be a plague on Japan. There is no sharing power with him. Find those guns before they reach Edo. Bring them to
Randall Park trying to double-cross Fowler.
Yeah,
I think Fowler
right?
knows it too. That's why he hasn't said where the guns are.
When in your whole life have you not gotten what you wanted?
When you blackened my teeth.
I don't know if that's a good idea. They might be really mad you released the bird.
And the bird gets eaten immediately.
I know. Like you see in those videos and you release a rabbit or something. It's like...
Yeah.
It's sad.
Because the
You're right. Something's gonna
natural
happen
world
to it.
can be
It's gonna get
cruel.
shot. Oh, it got shot. We were right. Oh, that's sad. Oh.
A bird that small.
Aha.
Coming. I tell you, you were born to kill.
Ah.
That's
You
one of the
saw
guys working with
something
Fowler.
beautiful and your first thought was to kill him.
Crap.
You're as cruel as they say. You have nothing to say for yourself?
Don't speak.
You guys are real nice. You're sweet.
Yeah.
You're super helpful.
It's awful.
So glad you're here to help her through this trying time.
And everyone's just numb to everything. Or just shallow because the world's so harsh.
Like, yeah, better to punch down.
Oh, whoa,
than-
she's thinking about killing herself.
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it!
Better not.
There are other options.
Akimi, heaven's child. Get away from that window. This is your ambition now. Death. Since your mother died, I tried with the time I had to ready you for the world that is not the world you'd have it be. Without your father knowing, often without you knowing, you think you sneaked into the library to read all those years. enjoy the job more.
Yeah, I don't like this at all.
Especially if he's gonna train me.
He found someone new.
Help me by providing silence.
My dad loved silence too.
Oh, he's
look
up.
who's up.
Wow. I didn't think he'd be able to stand.
Alive. Everything hurts.
I hate you.
That's a good sign. Salt and fish guts.
Oh, he's home.
Kohala.
Hear it.
Oh.
Hello.
Stop! Stop here!
She can go talk to Madame Keiji in her, like, full princess regalia.
They're like,
Talk about a scandal.
Yes, Madam Kaji. It's me.
Madame Kaji.
They want to be diapered, spanked, and breastfed, then strut away like they conquered an army. Nurture his weakness. Be his
good
strength.
lesson here.
And
Alright.
he'll worship you. I don't know if I can.
Oh, you can.
Stop running to and from men and decide what you want for your fucking self.
May.
Want to be in control of my life? Then take control of his.
That's what I was just saying.
Princess.
Always listen to Mulan.
Yeah, she's awesome. Ming-Na, what? Ah,
Is she
she's
just building an
dedicated.
entire fort?
She is.
How long is this gonna take?
I'm impressed.
I want to be a samurai. I want to be great.
Oh, let Ringo. She's getting the steel. She melted down.
To break through it. We didn't see how she did it the first time.
Yeah, they skipped over that.
Before it's too late.
The sword is the soul of the samurai.
No, that's just what they tell first-year students in the dojo. You're good. Maybe better than me.
Wow.
Maybe.
Is better.
That's still pretty close. That's pretty good.
I know, that's as close as I'm expecting of him, but it's still funny because she has kicked his ass
proud of him.
multiple times.
You beat it with a hammer. She could.
Master, she won't like you moving things.
I'm in way too much pain to spar.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Well, I'm gonna find out. Ooh, is he gonna find out?
Can take me down twice.
They're gonna find out something.
They're tumbling all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's gonna be like,
I hope this doesn't awaken something in me.
he might get mad.
I'm sorry.
She got excited.
Don't be sorry, Daigen. Daigen,
Must be missing a Kemi.
there's something I need to tell you.
Don't.
Don't.
I like him. I don't know if he's gonna respond well to that.
I know.
I just said you might be better than me, but
You'll never see Akemi again.
What?
She's in Edo, marrying Takayoshi Ito.
one
People
step
need to
forward,
fucking
two steps
stop
back.
calling her shit.
Take my blade.
I'm going to Edo to warn the Shogun, and then I'm going to find you and kill you.
Oh god, we're
come
back
on.
here.
And also, I thought you were gonna be a good samurai now. That was your revelation, wasn't it?
Was from Lady
He's
Inu.
just upset.
Gave me 2 sons here for your proven devotion to the Shogun. And the bride as loyal as your plans are to me.
Oh, is that guy?
That's totally the guy!
Oh my god! Oh no!
Gross.
I do hope you can handle your duties as an Ito.
Ew!
Gross.
What? Ew, you gonna watch this? That's disgusting.
Oh.
That's a thing?
I can handle anything.
Ew, she ate it! Oh, that's messed up. I was waiting for the bird.
Boy,
Such a sweet boy. Sick. And they're all watching. Like, they're all having normal food.
Such a bunch of dicks.
To be an artist is to do one thing only. Look at me. Cannot fight. We will farm. I make swords. I cook for strength to make good swords. Perhaps the people you collected
be at your best with your friends.
Both are true. There may be a demon in you, but there is more.
That was
Try again.
really beautiful.
He's so wise. That's gorgeous.
It's especially beautiful to hear that, considering how much a work of art this series is.
Mm-hmm. Why can't people just be normal?
Those two girls are.
She's gonna yell at him.
Is it funny to torment me? Kill my bird and make me eat it? Give me 2 more? Say something.
It's not him,
Was it
it's the
beneath you to
mom.
Speak to me.
Or the girls.
It was an apology for my mother.
Oh, he stutters.
My husband has no cause for shame with his wife. Nor need he ever rush his reply. The most brilliant tutor I ever had a stammer. Lesser teachers laughed. But I knew it was because his mind was so full of thoughts, his mouth simply couldn't keep up.
Please, after what we saw earlier in the episode, plain old nipple.
Okay, why did she write all over herself?
You know the Heart Sutra?
The body's emptiness, and emptiness body.
Oh, the
The
bell!
bell. Oh God.
Fed my sister on my blood. Kept her alive an extra 2 weeks. I didn't sleep for 3 days to protect her body from the starving till the ground thawed. I cut out her kidneys and buried her. Fat cap on them like a pea. I haven't eaten a single meal since my mind didn't go to that bite. It was the last thing I ever did because I had to.
Huh.
I control my life now.
I mean, that would mess a person up.
Yeah.
For sure. The guy he was planning with.
Yeah.
What about his soldiers?
They're your soldiers, not.
They're all.
Ooh, oh. Ding, 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 ding.
A sword from the steel could kill a god.
Cool.
Make a blade from this worthy of your purpose.
No. You're right. I don't deserve a sword, not yet. This steel is for you. I
Nice.
must go to Edo and kill the man I am sworn to kill.
My sword, father!
Whoa.
5 times what each owes you. On what terms? No terms. Other than that each woman consider herself free and free to go. I don't have to become a prostitute.
Oh,
You don't owe us. I don't. It's experience.
oh, that's so awesome. I love it.
I love this so much.
Me too. We're gonna be friends. Oh, how exciting an opportunity that's like.
You don't change the fact that women are property by freeing yourself.
Oh, she's
Do it.
so overwhelmed.
By freeing the other women.
Against the shogunate. A white man is planning to attack Edo Castle and kill Shogun Ito and
Oh,
his
but the
whole
dad's
family.
definitely in on it, I think.
Everyone inside the castle
Oh.
walls. He has an army. Foreign guns.
Should've gone to her husband.
accomplices within the court.
This
Did he
is so
say
bad.
when?
The
Did
Lord's
he-
Assembly.
This is so
You
bad.
have to leave now.
This is so bad. You're right. She's gonna die.
You may have saved us all,
I'm gonna kill
including
you.
my daughter. Who else knows this?
Who else knows this? Oh no, I'm gonna push her out the door.
I
Oh
cannot
no.
thank you enough.
No. No.
Fucking dad.
Holy crap, you were right.
You'll be safe here till it's over.
You didn't trust that motherfucker.
You can thank me.
His little trust me.
Wow, what a twist. I mean, we saw that coming, but that
Who else
sucks.
knows about this is the worst. If anyone ever says, who else knows about this to me, I am running in the other direction.
You caught on first. I mean, it makes sense because, like, some of the guys that we've seen before were, like, they were with that group. But here, like, the dad was in on it. You were right.
It's because he said, you should trust me about this. Like, I was just like, oh, because she's not going to be married to him. Or if she is, it's not going to be for long. Yeah. He's totally in on this.
Wow. You know, she actually got along with her husband, too. It seemed like they could have been okay together.
She definitely would have done great in the position. She was, like, helping those other ladies.
Yeah. I thought that was awesome that she did that. I mean, to go up to these people that she met at a brothel, and
I know, that moment literally made me cry.
Yeah, that was, like, amazing to me. She was helping them, and how they were like, but we didn't do anything for you. Like, why? Like, what's the catch? What else in return? And no, she wanted to help them out. Like, something so cool, and I was hoping that they could live a life of luxury for a while, and it's like, oh, like, no, your dad's
5 minutes.
Listen. That poor woman who got killed at the end, like... That was very meaningful because she got so upset. She's like, I was so mean to you, and yet you're being so pure and kind to me, and I got to tell you what's going on. And then, yep. Wow. You know, you can't have anything good for too long, right?
I don't know how long this episode was, but I feel like a lot happened in it.
Yeah, it flew by really fast, but a lot did happen. And that was a beautiful segment with Mizu, like, writing... all that on her body, like purifying her soul or resetting her soul or something, and having like Ringo help her finish it on her back, and just being naked and being her pure self, like just
not
raw.
Hiding herself, not changing herself, for someone else. Yeah,
it's a beautiful idea.
Acceptance of who she is.
Yeah, I love the deep meaning behind it, where when Sword Father talks about a sword. And how that one guy early on in this series, that he had a broken sword, but he was also a broken person. And there's a lot more meaning behind it. Where here the sword, like her sword, the meteor sword, she couldn't forge correctly because she was also broken. She was, you know, very hateful. And she had to, like, understand and, like, be an artist and take these other elements in her life to make herself whole. Yeah, and I just love that idea. So her blade, like, she wouldn't be able to forge her blade properly until she worked on herself first and purified herself and understands, like, what she needs to do and to make the perfect mixture. I just love it. I just love that whole idea. So that was a beautiful scene.
It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the hard thing is, like, as much as I love this series, jokingly, it's so hard when you have to censor every nipple, because, like, it's not hard to freaking throw up, like, a censor bar, but I have to really pay attention, because it seems like it'd be easy, but it isn't. You have to, like, check every scene.
Are you going to have to censor the horse semen? Is that part?
No, I don't think so, but that part was nasty. I mean, I knew they were going to show something, because this show is so twisted. They show you, like, the harsh realities of this time, and to be like, oh, okay, well, what is she going to eat? The first thing I guessed was the bird. And, oh, God, that's a mother-in-law, by the way. Gross. But you have to have freaking, like, what was it? Hearts of the rabbit or heart liver?
Liver of rabbits with the horse semen on it.
Yeah, so you have horse semen on top of that.
And then the fox brain for wisdom.
And then the fetal blood.
Pig's blood.
It was pig's fetal blood or something. Fetal pig blood or...
And then the bird.
Something, yeah, it's just awful. It can't just be, like, one thing. It has to be, like, something really messed up. It's not just pig's blood. It's, like, fetal blood.
No.
Nasty.
No.
Horse semen. Yeah, the things they come up with, it's just... But she really was tough about it. I mean, she ate it, and she didn't freak out. So that was impressive.
She's a tough lady.
I love how that guy from the brothel was freaking in the audience. Right. And I'm like, oh my God, he's going to say something.
Like, she looks familiar.
Yeah. And now jumping to Taigen, I hate that he left. I really do love his character now because, like, he's... I don't know about love. I don't know. That's a strong word. But I really enjoy his character a lot more. Like, before he was petty and kind of annoying, the way he kept arguing with Mizu, and he wanted this battle to the death or whatnot. But he really respects her now. And I love the fact that, you know, he has an attraction to her, but he doesn't know that...
He doesn't know, yeah.
He's a she yet. And I mean, he didn't get mad at that.
There's definitely some Mulan undertones here. Especially with Mulan being in it.
I know. I love Ming-Na Wen so much, and I call her May because she's May in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So when she starts saying the F-bomb, I'm like, May! But I love her character in this. She's so great. She's a powerful character. She knows what she wants, and she really was saying valuable things to Akemi. I think those were great things to, like, really listen to and learn from, and she's just awesome.
But he definitely has like that Shang from Mulan energy of, I'm definitely into this person. Like Shang was into Mulan before he knew that Mulan was a woman.
Yeah.
And Tagan is definitely into Mizu not knowing that she's a woman.
I love that. It's like, but the thing is that was fun too is that, you know, we know he slept with Akemi and he slept with other women in brothels, so he does like women, but maybe he's bi, maybe he doesn't know fully because I love the
pan.
And I love the fact that he didn't get mad because I thought like with them being that close, he was immediately going to shove her away and get really mad and storm away because of that.
I was surprised that he kind of just like
and he stammered.
Like,
and he's
sorry
like,
about that. Like he put it on himself.
Yeah.
Which I thought was interesting.
I like that
I feel
better.
like in our culture, it would have been like, you know, like you're the reason, or in like not in our, I should say,
like something's wrong with you. This is twisted.
Culture.
You did this to me. You made me like weird about this. You know, he didn't say that at all. So he is more open minded and like, oh crap, what was that? He's more questioning what that feeling was or something. So I really do like that about him. And I love the fact that he still really cares for Akemi. He really does. He genuinely cares, and he wants to go back and help her. So he immediately reacted
Despite
and went
the fact
out.
That he has been with prostitutes, by the way.
I know. And it sucks because, like, it's a hard world. I don't know, but it just sucks that everyone is just impure, just not loyal. I mean, they have honor, but they're not loyal. But
Which I did read a thing recently, and this is not obviously. You can read a thing about a country and have it not be correct in any way because people are individuals and saying something about a country does not say anything about people. But I was reading a thing about how like cheating with a prostitute is less likely to be considered like really cheating in Japan. Again, that is not an individual thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say like Japanese
that's the
people
thing
think
too.
this.
I mean,
but that like the idea that it's not like emotional. So long as it's not emotional, it's more okay.
Not love.
In for some people, which I think is
she meant nothing to me, so it's okay.
Yeah,
it's just different, and honestly, it's true on how we are very influenced by our cultures. Like I hate the idea of sleeping with multiple people when you're trying to be like, or you're supposed to be loyal to one person, but it's different. So yeah, I mean, it seems very casual.
And you know maybe they had a discussion about it before.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. If they had a discussion about it to be like, look, I don't care if you see prostitutes, then, you know, he can do what he wants.
Right.
I doubt they had that discussion, but it's possible.
You know what? Like, I thought the beginning of this episode with Fowler, like, when they went on that trek across the country, and they're like, oh, and it's like, let's just have sex at the weirdest places, or have, like, it was just shocking to me on what they were doing. And then at one point having sex and slicing that person's throat while they're having sex, so killing someone during it.
Madame KG did say that he had, like, I forget what the phrase she used, but violent tastes or whatever, which is one of the reasons that she told her. So you might
be murdered. Like, yeah, that's pretty
I wasn't
shocking.
Expecting just, I'm going to cut your throat during.
Yeah, can you imagine? Like, that's the last thing.
Or the Oni nose?
That was gross. I mean, there were so many things wrong with that, because, okay, whatever your fetish may be, but it was on her face, and she's sticking her face right next to his poop hole, and I'm like, that's... I want to be funny, but I don't want to... Never mind.
I mean...
That was gross. No, I don't need to relive that.
Compared to what happened before, like, at least this is, like, consensual.
Mm-hmm. That poor lady, she seemed like, oh god, this is terrible. I don't blame her at all. It's
but
gross.
like, that poor woman had to have her face up his butt. And then she gets thrown out a window.
That was awful. I know, I felt so bad for her. What a life, huh? Like something finally promising and happy in her life, and then nope. trying to do the right thing. So we got one episode left. I really enjoyed this series. I am so curious on how this is going to conclude. One major thing I want to know is if Taigen is going to find out that Mizu is female. What's going to happen with Akemi? I mean, I hope she's not just going to be locked away this entire time. I think Mizu's somehow going to get to her and get her out. But she also, I mean, maybe her husband will free her. Maybe he'll somehow stumble across that room and find her. Someone might find her. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But there's going to be a lot of death, I assume.
I'm assuming a lot of people are about to get murdered.
Yeah. Narrative, and being a finale, I just assume it's going to be like that. So here we have a wallpaper on Netflix right now with Akemi, and she has her hand out, and you see the bird.
With the bird.
So now that makes sense. Oh,
which I always assumed it was like a metaphor for her being a caged bird, but now we know there's a literal caged bird.
Which is still, metaphor, but and this is what's going to happen when you want to be free.
There's a literal one.
Yeah, because what's his name? Seki, he even said before something about, like, you're still living your best life, even though you're caged. And if you go out in the real world, it's going to be a lot worse for you. So it was kind of like with the bird. The bird was free. She freed the bird. And the cage life was better because the bird died right away.
But, I mean, it did get to fly for the brief moment. So depending on your point of view, I mean, that's what she talked about last time, is that she would rather fly for that that brief moment and be free and die.
Yeah.
Than to live in the cage, safe.
Yeah.
So.
Really puts things in perspective. Like, wow. Like, life could always be worse. We get stressed about a lot of things in life, but sometimes they're major, sometimes they're not so major, and it's amazing on how much we forget how hard things can actually be. So a lot of us, as a general statement, have a lot of little things we stress over, but life could always be a lot worse. Not a great motto to go by, but puts things in perspective for sure. So my life isn't that bad. No, I love my life, but still, everyone has stresses.
And I do really want to just talk about that moment, though. His Sword Father's speech about art and like how art is to do that one thing, and how he makes food for himself so that he can do that thing, and he takes care of himself so he can do that thing. Everything he does is so he can do that thing and do it well. Mm-hmm. And that he had no qualms with Ringo wanting to be great at something. It's just like, you just got to do that thing, and that has to be the thing you do. And it wasn't until Mizu started seeing, like, oh, there's other people, there's other lives, like, where she's, like, second guessing herself, because she was in a way doing that one thing well, but other things got drawn into her life, and that's where she started to lose her way in a good way, because she's probably going to refocus and be better for it. But
yeah, agreed. I really enjoyed that speech too. It was well said, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to it. And when you have a passion about something, like, you put your all into it, and you could be like that committed. And jokingly, this is way more serious, but thinking about, like, when we used to do cosplay and how nuts I used to go, and like how committed I would be, where you just keep learning and learning new techniques. You'll fail sometimes, but you'll get better the more you try. And here, like, she has to redo the whole entire thing, the forge and everything, and just keep trying. So
every morning you get up and you light that fire, which is, I almost want that, like, tattooed on me somewhere.
I know, that was a great line.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was very good.
And maybe she tried many times before that last attempt, or maybe it was the second try, but it was still beautifully done. And it seems so final, her just being completely nude with the tattooing or the, writing all over her. Mm-hmm. The music was great there, and I love how she didn't actually forge the sword yet, and she left it, with the sword's father, because she doesn't feel like she's complete yet, like she's not fully 100% yet. Like, she's still learning that. So I love that respect, to be like, okay, this is for you. Maybe it is strictly for him and she doesn't need that anymore. Or maybe once she fully comes to be what she needs to be, then she'll go back and make that sword. And I think that'll be awesome. Either way, I want to see that forged.
I do think it's funny that she was just like you said, I'm not ready for this. And I'm like, why did he say that? He didn't say that. This is you.
That's how
You're
I
putting
rewired
that
it in my
yourself.
brain.
You're hearing that.
Well, it sounded kind of like that. Yeah. But yeah, so I can't wait for the next episode, guys. I'm sure it's going to be very intense. This is a beautiful series. Wow on the sex parts, though. Very hard to edit for YouTube, but we'll see what happens next time. I love Ringo. Ringo's freaking awesome. I think he's such a sweetheart. And again, very enthusiastic all the way through. So, bye, Sword's father.
Bye, Sword Father.
Cute. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're well, and we'll see you very soon, as always. Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye, Sword Father.
Bye, Sword Father.